You know, I'm picking Chad. I think that you kind of have to go on what we've seen. And that's the unfortunate reality. And listen, Conor may be that good where he can go out and keep range against anyone in the world. Wrestler, judo, striker, boxer, I don't know. He may be. But we haven't seen it yet. And it's hard to kind of go with this mystery of Conor McGregor. As much as we've seen him fight here, we've seen him fight 5 times, he's never faced a high caliber wrestler. He just hasn't. So I've learned that you kind of have to go on what we've seen.
Mendes by decision. I thought McGregor was going to beat Aldo, but styles make fights. It's a totally different matchup. And I'm a fight fan too. You know, not just a fighter. I'm a big fan, and I think the wrestling and the overhand of Mendes is going to do more damage than people think. You know, Conor gets hit, he's open. You know, he moves well and is fast and throws cool strikes that look nice and stuff, but he gets hit a lot too.
Man, that's actually a good one, man. You know, a lot of people are thinking, you know, Mendes is a bad stylistic matchup, but Conor McGregor's got some range. He's a pretty big guy. He's pretty fluent. He's pretty relaxed. You know, if he can keep out of submissions and you know, keep off his back, you know, a couple times and keep it on the feet, he has a good chance of winning.
Chad's a stud. You know, Conor's a stud. You know, they're both awesome guys. But I think if it goes past the 3rd round, I think Chad's in trouble just because of you know, not being quite as prepared for the 5-round fights. You know, he didn't have a lot of time to prepare. Chad's a beast though. He hits hard. He's a gangster wrestler, and you know, all of Conor's losses are due to some wrestlers. You know, so it's going to be exciting. But I think honestly, everyone's sleeping on the Lawler McDonald fight. You know, that's the one that I'm excited to see, and I think that's the fight they're sleeping on. I want to see that fight.
No doubt.
I got Mendes.
How do you think he'll do?
Well, as long as Mendes implements his wrestling with his striking, I think it's a no-brainer. If Mendes sits there and tries to bang with him, it could now it becomes a puncher's chance of, you know, either guy.
Chad Mendes. I feel like Conor's never faced a wrestler, and ever faced a wrestler. So I definitely, if I had to put money on it, I would put it on Chad Mendes all day long. And originally Jose is one of my favorites. I love that leg kick. I love that hook and leg kick. Love that combo, man. I'm disappointed in it like everybody else, but I think the hype train's about to be derailed.
That's all I want to call, man. That's really hard because I want to see how Conor's going to handle high caliber wrestler as Mendes is. So that's interesting to see. I really can't call the fight. 2 reasons. Because the fight changed, right? So I don't know what kind of shape Mendes is in for a 5-round fight. Now I know Mendes trains like an animal all the time, but his fight was scheduled 2 weeks ago. The change was 2 weeks ago, so I don't know what shape he's going to in. I know Conor is in great shape. I remember watching his videos, so that's who's going to contemplate this fight, and that's why I can't call it the fight.
I got Chad Money Mendes.
How do you think it plays out?
I'm just hoping, you know, because he took the fight in short notice, that he's in shape, you know, that he's in the type of shape to hold up. But I think, I don't know, I think Chad could take him down at will. And I think that being in McGregor's head, he might not open up on the strike so much, and he might start getting hit with big rights, you know, and just like that. That's what I see the fight playing out. But, you know, we'll find out sure enough.
You got Mendes. How do you think he plays out?
It's hard to tell. The only reason I say that, obviously I've had to answer this question 100 times already, but I'll repeat it again. The reason that I say that is the fact that we know what Mendes is, we know who he is, we know what he's capable of, we know the level he's at. We don't know what Conor is capable of. We know he can beat Dennis Seaver.
There's real animosity in that fight, and I like that fight. I'm going to root for, I've already seen Mendes fight Aldo a few times, so I'm going to root for McGregor.
Conor McGregor, Chad Mendes. Man, it's going to be a tough one. He hasn't fought a wrestler that can strike. You know what I'm saying? And like I told everybody, I'm always a wrestler at heart. So I'm going to go with Chad Mendes.
I'm going with Conor, you know, and you know, and this coming from a wrestler too. I think you know, Conor's got that distance is going to be a huge thing to cover. You know, I think early Conor's going to be able to break him, you know, and by the mid, I think I think Mendes is somebody that can be broken, and I think by the end of the second, he's going to be broken and he'll ride out to the decision. So easy decision by Conor, I think.
Listen, I'm terrible at picking, but like I said, Chad's amazing. He's a super athletic dude, super strong, great wrestler. If he gets Conor down and does what he does and gets moves on his angles and can get him down and ground upon him, I think Chad's gonna have a good night. On the other hand, if Conor does what he wants, and keeps his picks apart, stays his distance, it's hard, you can tell, and does what he wants, and it's gonna be Conor's night. So it's gonna be just like I say, it's whoever implements the game plan the best.
I gotta go with Conor McGregor. I don't know why. There's no science to this prediction, and don't take my word for it. Don't bet nothing because, yeah, I'm not very good with it.
Conor, I don't think he's faced a wrestler like the caliber of Chad. I think Conor's messing with a mad man right now. But I also think Chad is messing with an obsessed man at the same time. Both of them are beasts, so I can't take anything away from either one of them. But I think Chad will pull it out, you know what I'm saying, and win the fight. But I can't say it's going to be easy.